have been infiltrated. Hold on a second. Let me finish my statement here, and then I'm going to throw back to you.
Okay.
Do you remember when Steve? What was his name? He was a member of the propane tank brigade.
Yeah. His name was Steve. Yeah, from Philadelphia.
Yeah, terminally ill.
Yep.
And I had a bunch of people that used to call in, and they were ready to go to strap on a propane tank and a flare and go running down the street in Pennsylvania Avenue during the Obama administration.
He was very ill.
He was very, very ill.
Great.
But we need to be able to have a discussion, and there is no leadership, ladies and gentlemen. There's nobody talking about the day after the election. All right. Now, I'm not saying that President Trump is going to lose. I mean, we already know what they're going to do. They try to shoot his ear off.
Oh, sure.
And then some, right?
Mm-hmm.
We already know what they're capable of, and they will employ everything, including a military-styled psychological operation upon the populace like what happened yesterday.
It's been ongoing for decades now.
It's really, really bad. Deb, I got to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
My stomach is, it feels a combination of like hurt, like a physical, hurt, just from, tightening, and my, my backside, right? When you pucker up that tight like that, like if you're about to fall out of a plane type thing. I mean, if you haven't exercised that muscle back there in that fashion, unless you're like being traumatized.
You mean you're not joyful?
Oh my goodness. Let's take a look.
Man.
In the chat room. Is there anybody that watched that thing last night? I'm going to look at Rumble right now.
I would say probably not many in our crowd.
Okay, Joe Biden last night when he got to the podium. That was torturous to begin with. I mean, it pushed that guy to 11:30.
It was like midnight. Yeah, it was midnight.
He walked to the podium.
Pushed that guy to 11.
Oh, there's my voice out there. Sorry about that.
You're okay.
3 minutes of Joe. R.I.P. Steve in Pennsylvania. You guys remember Steve from Pennsylvania? Poor guy. Pete, they're tracking you? Of course. They're tracking all of us. Seriously. See, this is what the younger generation doesn't know as well. On top of taking over, the supply chain, okay? They are all of the things that she speaks of will destroy the United States of America economically.
Well, and here's what
she's economically illiterate.
Well, here's what they're telling you, okay, that America is so great that we can withstand and if you've ever read Atlas Shrugged, you'll get it, that America can withstand the transition to communism because we're so great. And, you force everybody to comply. Got a little...
That's a Chinese concept.
Of course it is. But they say, but their idea is that they are going to do it better, and it's going to be build back better. Actually means something, right? It means that they're going to tear everything down, and we are going to go through a time that's going to suck, and they know that. They know that.
All communist regimes do.
They're telling people that we're so great that we're not going to fall. And eventually, the United States of America is going to be better than it's ever been under socialism / communism / Marxism, where nobody's poor anymore. That's their thing, right? It's like all of these people that are way up here and these people that are down here, guess what's going to happen? Here's what they're telling you. The people that are down here are going to be wiped out, right? And then they're going to rise to here. And then the government is going to come down.
Can I reimagine that for a minute?
Equal to them. Everybody's going to be equal, and it's a lie.
Can I reimagine that for a moment?
Yeah.
Let me tell you what's happening. Okay. I'll give you one small example. Let's say Al Gore was just never really into, like Bush. He wasn't into, he wasn't an oil mogul, right? He didn't have the inside scoop on the petro industry. Texas Earl, right?
Yeah.
And filthy rich people like George Bush came up to power, right, through the wealth from petroleum.
Sure. And
Al Gore says, you know what we could do? We could cut all of those guys off and come up with our scheme, and we'll create this currency based on carbon, blah, 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 blah,
carbon
right?
tax, yeah.
And then we'll convert all the engines that they're pumping oil into, right, gasoline, into electric vehicles, and we will control the electric. What they're doing is they're shifting the economy so that they control stuff to take it away from the oil-rich barons, right, of old, right?
Never going to happen.
No, but that's what Al Gore did. He literally started coming up with this carbon tax scheme and all this crap. The whole climate change thing is literally a means by which they can grab from those that were controlling the New World Order, okay, the old world order, and creating a new world order where they have absolute control over the economy. They control.
Well, it's not only the economy. I was listening to Chuck Schumer.
Means of production, right?
I was listening to Chuck Schumer, Nadler. They all had a big meeting with the Bitcoin folks, right? They want to federally control that too, and the minute they do that, I mean, you're talking about digital currency, and they want to integrate it with their ideas of what money should look like, and it's insane. That's coming also.
Can I say something? And I'm not trying to incite anything, right? If I were to ask any American, I don't care what their politics are, if I were to tell you that a group of very violent people, all right, because the only way to bring in communism, the final phase of bringing in communism is always violent. They have to have the violence.
Well, we've had that already.
No, we haven't yet.
No. I mean, but we have had it in the last, we had it in the 60s.
Yeah.
And they brought in that form of communism for that era, right? They did. They brought it in. All of these people, and I'm not going to mention names because people get crazy. But the Kennedys, Martin Luther King, all of that stuff. Sorry, but it brought in this. It brought in communism light to this country, right? It did, and of course.
But if I were to ask the question of anyone, okay, and of any American, actually, I'll ask Sean. Sean, just be honest, and he's always very, very honest. He doesn't let anybody, bowl him over like me. I'm a human bowling ball, right? Sean, if I were to tell you that we conducted an investigation and we determined that the communists said, okay, we're going to overthrow this system called the United States of America, and we're just going to have like 5 people control it, and everybody else is just going to have to fend for themselves, and they're going to be living in the gray state, and it's going to happen tomorrow. Would you accept that, Sean? That's all I'll say. Would you accept it? He said no, right? No, so nobody, that's my point. Nobody would accept that, right? Nobody would.
Once upon a time, in the bustling world of scientific discovery, a seemingly ordinary molecule has emerged as the hero of the century: hypochlorous acid. Curativa Bay, a Florida-based wellness company that offers a groundbreaking solution in skincare and disinfection with our hero technology, hypochlorous acid. Since we began in 2016, we've been the first and only company to stabilize hypochlorous acid, revolutionizing the industry with this incredible innovation. Hypochlorous acid is nothing short of miraculous, providing the best solution for skin breakouts and accelerating the healing of burns and wounds. Our EPA-registered CuraClean disinfectants harness this power, delivering unmatched efficacy. Imagine something 80 times more effective than bleach, yet completely non-toxic and safe for you and your loved ones. At Curativa Bay, our commitment to your wellness goes beyond just our amazing products. We pride ourselves on offering 5-star customer service, reflecting our dedication to ensuring every customer's complete satisfaction. We've grown into a global provider, delivering our innovative solutions to over 10 countries, including Australia, Scotland, Italy, and New Zealand. Our skincare line is crafted with meticulous care, using only all natural ingredients sourced from the USA. Our hypochlorous formulations combine pure Dead Sea salt and purified water, ensuring a 2-year shelf life for our skincare products and a 5-year shelf life for our disinfectants. Our EPA-registered disinfectants are effective against viruses from the common cold and SARS-CoV-2 to HPV, MRSA, and C. diff. This unwavering commitment to quality and integrity has earned us a 100% 5-star rating across all of our offerings. Our customers consistently praise the effectiveness and safety of our products, and we back this with a 100% satisfaction guarantee or a full, immediate refund, no questions asked. Join the thousands of satisfied customers who trust Curativa Bay for their wellness needs. Go to curativabay.com and don't forget to use promo code PETE for 10% off and free shipping for orders over $50. That's curativabay.com. Use promo code PETE at checkout. Place your order now with confidence in our 5-star customer service rating and our 100% satisfaction guarantee.